You've got to ban Tinker if you're playing Terrorblade as like your main carry.
10 seconds to pick.
That makes Terrorblade just like useless here.
Noya's really trying to force GH to use this shrine. He was trying to pressure into the river, see if he could actually get this him. He's trying to shove him completely out of the jungle. Make sure this frostbite isn't possible. What?
Radiant's top tower
Well,
is
continuing to play up in the face of Cloud9, 1 versus 3. C9 hunt him in the jungle, knowing that the Shikuchi was off cooldown, but Mind Control does stay a slight step ahead of him. Bottom is going to come over. They're trying to finish up their level 6 on Baby Knight, and then finally we can see Baby Knight and his impact, and I think that first level 6 is going to be so crucial. Can he kill Matumba Man, who's currently killing Rise? He's going to be able to pick up kill for him in that lane. Laning phase supports to ensure a kill on Matu. I think he can still outplay it with the right Savage.
Same potentially for Miracle at bottom. He's actually could be in a tough spot here.
Yeah, looks like it. He's going to be stunned up, slowed down, turns around, tries to get the kill on Hestage, and
he knew the heroes were down there, but he just picked up his wand and raindrop, so he was at a very strong point. And,
Jesus!
Whoa.
Like they really want to get this kill on the bear, but they did not have Crush back up, so not even a gank on the Spirit Bear is going to work out for Cloud9. Ace is going to be Dova top lane, does have the Sundered, managed to get it off, pops a Metamorphosis, looking to finish off GH. Freezing Field doesn't bring down Ace, but Mind Control will. And they just stop the Freezing Field. Now the follow-up here from the Golems. GH is brought low, but now they have the Stampede and the Shallow Grave to be able to keep him alive. Noya is low enough, but Mind Control not really feeling comfortable with the dive here, especially with the corrosive haze on him. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they do manage to get the kill on Hesta Joe. Miracle brought himself to around 250 HP, still good enough, but isn't enough to survive through this. He does still have the hood to be able to turn and fight, but the physical damage is there. He's got to stop. He's going to win this 1v1. Oh, double kill for Miracle.
In the neighborhood doesn't have a blink though, so he may just get Savage rolled away or go down. I mean, he just doesn't realize it.
Boom.
On Matu, you're gonna have lost all map control, all your outer towers. Now,
He's
Miracle
gonna be caught out by surprise with the Blink Dagger. Do they have the burst damage of the Stampede? They've got the kill. They have to rotate multiple heroes if they want to be able to save it. Even then, not sure if they can actually find a kill. Maybe they can. GH going to be caught by the Corrosive Haze and a Crush, but Noya being returned on by Matumba Man. They will manage to throw out the Golem, stopping the Freezing Field and catching Matu in the process, slowing him down. Savage Roar back. They desperately need this clap into an ultimate. Maybe he can actually get another support here, just like they got GH. Looks like they'll be able to defend this tier 2 tower near death and be able to pick up a support for their efforts. But Liquid are going to immediately play aggressive on the opposite side of the map. Knowing all those rotations came up, they're going to pop the Stampede. Ace has to play this perfectly. He needs to get off the Sunder before the jump in from Miracle here, but the Lincolns prevents all of this.
Yeah.
3 cores beating on this tier 3 tower. Now, what they don't realize is there is a fresh Blink Dagger on Noya, and this could be big. This could be the opportunity for a turnaround for Cloud9. They're going to jump onto Mind Control, see if they can get the control into him, but Miracle, what a stomp to put everything on hold. He'll finish off Hesta Joe rotten before any chance of Cloud9 finishing off that kill on Mind Control. Now it's the tier 3 being chipped away to death, the slow death for Cloud9, it seems. Matumba Man, one by one, is going to be able to hit them down. Ace now gets jumped on by Miracle. Drop low. Sunder does go off. He's immediately going to drop anyway, but Matumba Man is low enough. Maybe not. I thought Baby Knight could actually get that kill, but he still has the Aegis. It's not worth committing. Melee Rax is under assault, and Liquid are a force not to be stopped at 18 minutes.
It is GG o'clock cap. There is nothing. There is nothing to turn. This game is like, I'm getting like, this is miserable to watch. I mean, if you're a Liquid fan.
That much harder, but
Matu's Aegis is about to expire. He's gonna be careful.
Could be the perfect time. Jump on Matu as the Aegis expires. Instead, they're gonna see Kuro try and pop him. Don't have the damage. They don't have the distance. Now there's gonna be a potential turnaround. They got the bugs on them. Keeping them back. They go ahead and put the static charge onto Mind Control. Is trying to threaten that tier 1 tower. Liquid will wrap from that high ground to start attacking Ace. Ace is dropping low here just from the bear and the lightning proxy does have the Sunder. The jump in from Miracle is able to finish him off. Matu's protected by Mind Control. The Golem is dropped. They're trying to go into Miracle. Back lines. Baby Knight's going to threaten Matumba Man. He does have the Corrosive Haze on him. Maybe they can actually get this kill until Kuro intervenes. They get the Shallow Grave off. Matu may still end up going down, but it's going to cost Cloud9 so much. They're going to lose Noya. They may just end time. That was the last remaining Panda. Hesta Joe looks like he's just going to be walked on here. They do have a stomp coming in on the Centaur. that will be down from Cloud9. They lost 2 of their cores, 1 of their support. It's just Baby Knight who walks away from that. Cloud9, they got Matu finally, and they actually got them a good amount of gold. Travel upgrade that it got, it doesn't really change how they do this fight. Liquid beating on the tier 3 towers, no responses from Cloud9. They have their blink up, but they don't have the... Oh no! Blink dagger canceled there on Noya. Looks like he got lightning shocked right before he wanted to jump in. Got the golems, it seems. A futile effort for Cloud9 to try and contest. They're going to try and jump on a mind control. Miracle immediately responds. 2-man stop. Shallow Grave is there as well. GH on top of everything else with a freezing field. Ace is trying to target the backline, trying to go for Matu, but Matu's going to kite him around. He's now at a distance. They can turn, fight with the bear, gets the roots. Sunder goes off, trying to finish off Kuro, but the heals are too much to handle. He does finish off the bear, which actually kills Lone Druid the hero. So Baby Knight gets both the 300 gold and the kill for the kill. Heads to Joe, though. He's being targeted by Miracle, and the amount of magic damage they have, they'll bring him down. Baby Knight can still fight this one out, though. Maybe he can actually get a kill in a support. Never mind. They just seem too tanky. Baby Knight has to hide underneath a shrine, gets that one off, doesn't have a remnant for another second. They bring him down as well. I mean, there's buybacks, but at this point, I'm not sure if killing the supports are going to be able to bring this game back for Cloud9. Kuro manages to get out the Shallow Grave. They bring down Noya. Anyway, Baby Knight caught inside the Frostbite into a stomp. Remnant up, gets away, but Miracle's going to pursue. 3 more seconds till the Blink Dagger's up. Mind Control could just finish him off with physical damage. Instead, they wipe Cloud9 again and again and again, and finally beat them into submission, dominating this game 1. Liquid, 22 to 6.
10 seconds to pick.
Yeah, I can only think of, like... if it's Naga Siren Core, I can literally only talk that I feel. Of GH, though, will put a stop to that. I thought maybe with the Aura
Ace is coming in.
Ace, he's actually going to be able to get the net. There it is. With the poof, they should be able to finish off Kuro, and that will be your first blood for Ace. Maybe a second blood. GH does have a tether up. Help me, Miracle. He does.
That is... I mean, I took...
It has to go, though. I am doubtful.
I don't... Yeah, I mean, no ensnare. I don't even think it's worth getting a point in ensnare again. It's like, you just want to focus on your farm.
They just burst down GH, and now Miracle's in trouble. Noya, he has an extra bit of burst damage. He's got the Orb of Venom. Miracle's just hoping for a 4-minute rune. Won't get that much. He's going to look for the Roshan tonight, but...
Dude, but the kills have been fantastic for them. Bottom lane now, Rises looking for mind control with the double ensnare. Uh-oh. Got him.
Mind control. Moved up. Another net. Down. And I'm surprised he's caught up by that one after he initially dodged the counter ward and frostbite attempt. They find the kill and
didn't have vision of that rune to know it was coming.
Miracle and GH, though, they always have the recovery mechanism. Looks like they're going to go on Baby Knight again. Last time they actually died because of it, but this time around with level 5, they do have the burst damage to actually get that Queen of Pain.
He rotation in from like a Meepo, and then suddenly you're looking at turnaround kills. So this top lane doesn't seem like somewhere where Kuro can get much done other than which perhaps is fine in itself.
Needs some help. He needs more than just GH. They do have the magic wand. They're going to turn on Baby Knight with the help of Kuro. They may actually be able to claim this 1 kill and turn it into 2.
I think Weaver Venge cannot kill Ace, that's for sure. He'll just turn around on them. Again, they're looking for Miracle. I do not know about this.
Damage on Baby Knight. They think that'll make the difference. They're going to go for GH in the back lines. Baby Knight turns around, one-shots him. He does have Sonic Wave, but the physical damage from Miracle is rapidly threatening him. The toss is coming up. Miracle, it's time.
Meanwhile, bottom, it looks like Ace got the solo kill on the Weaver. That was with his 3rd Meepo, so...
Got a Miracle again. They're also going on top. Baby Knight, can he get this hit? No, the magic wand. He blinks forward and will claim it. That's a big kill.
We'll see him probably start rotating towards that off lane to pair up with Hestejo, who has taken that top T1 tower.
Akkad trying to sap all that experience, gets a dust. They'll claim that. I think they either have to be like 5-manning or they have to be really active there in Meepo and being the ones game, because otherwise you're setting yourself up for these relocate attempts.
Behind these towers, like, yeah, maybe here or there he'll get caught out by a dust or run into a sentry and die for it, but bottom lane, they found Venge and possibly mind control as well.
And that track is going to be a big kill. They do have a relocate in. They're going to be able to pop Hesta Joe despite the mech going down. Now, Noya and Ace may not have the damage together to be able to bring down Miracle, but they can definitely get GH before he can relocate them out. Now the poo forward. Nice play by Ace. Excellent Meepo control.
Even see Enigma respond to what just happened by picking up a Vitality booster. Just raw survivability is, I think, all the Enigma and Queen of Pain need to go for. I'm a bit surprised to see the Orchid build up. Oh, Enigma, they have a very potent 5-man push.
Mind Control knows he's thrown the Swarm into the pit, has found Cloud9 doing Roshan, but can Liquid actually contest this? I think they can. They've already got the Aegis in hands, though. Matu holding onto the song. He's going to be able to go for Hesta Joe first. Miracle helps him out, lending a helping hand in the toss. We'll be able to finish off that off-laner, take away the sustain, but now Kuro's going to be caught by Ace until the sleep goes down, but Kuro's still going to tick down. And challenge. Rest of Liquids. I thought they were going to full escape here. Miracle's still trying to play around, see if he can get a pick with this Shadow Blade. Oya has spotted him out, though. If he's not careful, he's going to get jumped on. That Blink Dagger is going to get disabled. He turns around, gets a 2-man avalanche. Can they still catch him with the Shuriken? Again, binding them more time. Now C9 has caught him. Ace is on top of him. Will manage to pick up that kill. A clear game plan, especially with the Shadow Blade on Liquid. They want to try and split C9 up as much as possible and get these occasional pickoffs with an overwhelming amount of damage. But now Matu may have been caught. He does have a Song of Siren. He's baiting right now. He wants Miracle to be able to come in and get one of these bigger kills. But Matu, oh no, he doesn't have it in time. He gets taken out by Ace. Now GH is going to be the next target. He has a track on him, so he's going to die. Miracle now.
Naga out for a little while. Find a couple extra pick-up. Bounty's TPing to the shrine and will immediately go on mind control, but perhaps not the result he was hoping for with that TP in. Enigma's mech is coming to perhaps save his life, and
get the heal
good
now.
luck all
there goes the shrine, and he absolutely could, but the Orchid's going to come in first. Baby Knight has the control there. Mind Control, they need a little bit more, and that's where the Black Hole comes in. Sonic Wave will be careful.
He's got an IO coming in now. Yeah. I know we have the Shadow Blade damage.
There we go. Physical damage.
Meepo go in first and force Tiny to use a combo or even like an IO relocate save and find a few additional kills, but Ace is in position top, and okay.
To be caught, to be playing in Cloud9's face, but he has been caught a number of times. It looks like Miracle's going to try and set up on Baby Knight with this combination. The toss forward, damage is barely enough. Now they can catch Rise as well, as Matu and GH were set near that tier 1 tower. Noya's coming in with Hesta Joe and Ace thinking they can fight this one, but there goes the Song of Siren. Now, if they bring more, no, they're not gonna fight into that. Ace is still too big.
Well, not even fight. That pick off there is like a prime example of where I'm not a fan of Baby Knight's build this game.
Oh, this is the avalanche a little bit, but can they still go on Ace? They've got him low.
No
He just lost the Aegis. The swap into the stun. Nice play from Kuro, getting the distance needed for the disable. Now they go for more. Hesta Joe up next with Mind Control. Shikuching on in. They get the Wisp Balls. Wait, no, the relocate back. That's not what she wanted to do, GH. Let Mind Control go for this one. Miracle is still going to be able to close that gap. Gets a combination onto him. They're playing a little bit scared, though. Afraid of maybe the Sonic Wave as Queen of Pain has come in and tried to go for Miracle with the Orchid onto Kuro, but now that silence is gone. He's going to be able to hit the stun, followed up by the Ensnare. Can Matu do this? Sonic Wave will finish off Kuro, but Matu gets a bigger kill in that Queen of Pain. Matumba Man will get out. What? They force the rotations bottom lane. They even throw out a dust just to see if bounty hunters around. Maybe they'd go for this Meepo atop, but they want some extra help. Now Matu's here, so surely with the relocate in, they can actually kill Ace. He's going on to Mind Control, but first he gets the time-lapse off. So now C9 in some serious trouble. Ace is trying to get out with one of his Meepos, but the other ones, I don't think they're going to be able to poof out in time. One of us ensnared, and there it is. Pick off they needed. They force the rotations bottom, find Ace at top. They're going to lose GH most likely. Kuro actually coming in, trying to lend his buddy a helping hand, but it's just going to be 2 supports that to die. And that is a lot, considering the track kills that also come into play because of that one. Would have been so much sweeter.
And the Queen of Pain Orchid, the tracks, would have been a lot of kills going the way. Miracle just out of range of that dust.
Gives him a little bit of a love tap, but Miracle? Shuriken is going to be able to catch him out. Sonic Wave with the Orchid, still not enough burst damage though. Miracle will end up going down in the end.
It's going to be a pretty safe Roche for them. Perhaps off of this, Baby Knight's got the money for a BKB, which might be worth considering waiting for. Have that Hex potential to find a quick pick.
Oh, they see Miracle. He just ran into a counter ward. Now has track up. Ace comes in, big magic burst damage, and GH couldn't save him in time, so probably gonna get an extra kill. GH, less Naga Iron's gonna come in. Gonna help him out, Matu, or are you gonna leave him to die? Let's see, he's getting close. That should be the tether into the sleep. Now the TP's away. Good, but still, loss of the Tiny. On one of the Meepos, try and quickly isolate it and bring it down. Do they try and target Hester Joe, make sure there's no initiation?
I like the idea of taking out the Enigma first. That black hole is a big problem for them if they try and focus Meepo.
Poking at C9, but they are remaining full HP, not granting Liquid any real opportunities here, quickly killing the illusions. Mind Control's going to come in from the back lines, get the swarm out on those Meepos. Stop. Take out the bugs. That does kind of delay their retreat and brings them lower. But Liquid still not feeling good. We're going for the Aegis here. They're going to actually get Baby Knight out of that one. GH, he's going to immediately beside the Vice, though. No opportunity for relocate. He was using it, too. The swap goes down, but Miracle's still slowed down. A Song of the Siren goes out from Matumba Man. That'll save both Kuro's life as well as Miracle's. And they also have the buyback now on GH to make sure the Miracle's a fighting force once again. Goes for Ace, but he misses! Ace gets away with the poof just in time and keeps that Aegis intact for another 2 minutes.
That's crucial. Now they've got another opening to go high ground when Quap respawns. Miracle just keeps finding these openings. And this is where I talked about like the draft advantage of Cloud9. Liquid are going to have to outplay them, and that's what... I mean, there's been a few missteps here and there from Miracle, but for the most part, Liquid as a team have found great moments to outplay Cloud9, deal with the Aegis, and keep themselves in this game.
Oh yeah, he actually gets in the way of Liquid, who are chasing down Hester Joe, but now that gives time for Ace to be back into the play, gets Mind Control locked in with the ensnares. He's going to be able to find Matumba Man too. They need something to save him. Miracle comes in, looks for the toss back, doesn't get it, but the Song of Siren is up. Cloud9 did not have the disables to be able to stop that one, so
Enigma
get out.
Might die to the illusions. Okay, Meepo will bail him out.
Maybe
Suddenly...
to death he is. He runs into this Shadow Blade double damage Tiny. He will get bursted again and again. But Miracle, fortunately for Baby Knight, doesn't actually run into him right times. The Aegis is going to expire, but Cloud9, seen this for a couple times today now. The smoke up as the Aegis expires, looking to get aggressive with the enemy team maybe letting up their guard just a bit. GH is going to be spotted out here. Shuriken onto Miracle. There goes an avalanche. Sonic Wave doesn't actually catch him, but the Black Hole will. Now the swap stops the Black Hole, looking for the relocate out, but that one's immediately stopped by a Malefice. Excellent play there from Hester Joe. Now they've caught Kuro as well. They get...
I think Liquid can defend this. They can try initiate and get some kills though.
Long up, BKB immediately activated by Baby Knight as the Song gets out of range, and Cloud9 will take that melee Rax. Weavers come back in a lane here. But Liquid, it seems like they were caught a little bit off guard by how quickly Cloud9 were able to push. If they were going to give up that Rax. Oh, Liquid, they try and jump forward, but now Miracle gets turned around by the Scythe of Ice. Here comes that big burst damage. Kuro bails him out once again with the swap. Mind Control going for one of the Meepos in the back lines. Can't lock him down. Pops a time lapse, but he's immediately ensnared up, and there's no saving hero now. Miracle comes in, tries to finish off Ace. They can't save Mind Control, but they will get Ace. And they'll get Noya as well. He gets the invis off, but an avalanche will cover him in this, and it's going to take them a while to get these lanes under control. They may never be able to do it. A double damage Tiny beats down the tier 2 tower. They get a small initiation on him, force him back as Ace now revives. They get the track onto him. Maybe they can actually catch Miracle. C9 is looking for Matu, though. They know that's an important hero. The BKB activated. Oh no, it turns against him. Now Miracle just beats him to a pulp. They get the stun on to Rise in the back lines. Noya as well as Ace are covered up in Swarm Bugs. Ace gets off a poof and gets a lot of damage onto Matu. I think he expected Matu to try and get out, but now Matu's covered up in the black hole. They've caught Mind Control as well. Ace has actually turned this fight properly. Gets out with a lower health Meepo, while the rest of the Meepos take down Miracle. GH, who used the relocate earlier and trying to help out with a black hole, is going to be sent right back from whence he came into the track.
Don't think this is to set up an initiation. I think this is just to buy time. Lift is luckily still available as well.
Right, being able to get a little damage on the tier 3s while all this is happening, but Ace to quickly eat up this melee Rax, and the Tiny is just not going to be up fast enough to save that building, but maybe they can still catch something. Kuro's getting in position to throw out the swap. Gets the stun onto Ace, but Imperial Blade from one of the other Meepos helps saves him, poofs backwards. BKBs on both Hester Joe and Baby Knight. Hester Joe's going to be the one caught in the ensnare. Miracle, he knows he needs more. They've lost 2 melee Raxes. They can't afford to leave out this fight without multiple kills. They've got to...
There wasn't a Venge swap. It had already been used earlier on in the fight, so the BKB Black Hole, very potent, and I imagine the next time he wants to go for is a Lincoln Sphere, because then he can go for that Black Hole even when swap is available.
Fight pick up because Miracle now going to threaten a lane of Rax of his own here. Takes the tier 3. Pushes straight for the range, thinking that they can just get this range at Rax and maybe out. GH will cover him, potentially with a relocate, or Matumba Man with the song. Miracle still needs a little bit of help, though he is going to lose that Aegis, and they've actually just TP'd out with multiple heroes. Both the saving heroes are now gone, and Miracle is going to have to try and find his own way out of this one. Gets a blink out, has Shadow Blade or Blink Dagger up in 5 more seconds, but Baby Knight duke this one out. No, he tries to hide in the trees, gets the stun onto Baby Knight, buys himself a little bit more time for the blink. He gets up, Baby Knight.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Forcing Miracle's buyback at this point is half the battle, and, well, yeah. Gonna find Baby Knight? Double damage.
Yeah. The wave is not.
Oh boy. Maybe time to split push, because I don't know about fighting and defending into this tiny.
It's still been found.
Okay. That's a useful pickoff. Makes this tiny not quite as scary. It means if you kill him and bring him down, he will be permanently dead. We may see something like an IO buyback if Tiny dies, though, and you could relocate both back into the fight, go for some kind of game-winning play. Joe.
Now Ace, he's gonna burst him down almost. They actually get the song, but they don't have any BKB plays this time around with Queen of Pain dead for 30 seconds. Sleep TP out will be successful.
And Cloud9 defending their high ground very well. It's been some of like their middle of the map play that has been a bit more questionable. And definitely where the BKBs you mentioned become more appealing.
On all sides, it's only Ace who's able to push out just a little bit in the bottom lane, but that's already being cut by some fusions.
This butterfly tiny
song entrance.
Are they going on the
they
Meepo?
They can get the quick melee racks, but all they're going to do is force the glyph. They're going to TP out on Matsu. They do have the track onto the Tiny. They also get a lot of damage onto the tier 3 at the same time. They are going to be able to get at least Matsu there.
They're trying to get the top melee. Venge is trying to suicide for it, and they'll get it with the Weaver. Meanwhile, Tiny's back in bottom.
All right, they're just going to try and force Mega's tier with the death on the Naga side. They're going to be able to get the range racks at bottom. Miracle's already taken out 1 and 2. There goes Mega's. Liquid in a swift maneuver, despite losing Matumba Man, are going to be able to force Mega's here, except for, oh shit, the melee rack still. And then caught GH in the bottom. Turn, Miracle fighting up against a nice use of the Ethereal Blade, able to save the Meepo that's low HP. Miracle now tries to hit a different Meepo, goes for another one. He needs a little bit more. He gets it in the end. Miracle is tanking enough. A buyback onto GH to help out Miracle here with the Scythe of Ice going in. They have a relocate back, but he needs 5 more seconds. They're going to try and kill Miracle first. Oh, they're trying to burst him down. Couple more seconds. GH gets him out.
Potential black hole that he's worried about, but the other counterplay for that is that relocate save. If you can time that right, you can pull your Tiny out of there, but Liquid are looking for a jump onto Meepo or Enigma, so they don't have to fight that black hole.
Fly activated around the side. There is a counter ward, though. Miracle, some of the nighttime. Find a quick entrance here, but it looks like they're going to bounce out here and try and get mind control on the side here. Noya's been spotting him out. Baby Knight may have the burst damage, or maybe not. They're actually going into mid lane. They've got that melee racks. Ace is trying to finish him off, but Miracle already gets the Force Staff away, and now mind control is actually turning against Baby Knight. Baby Knight tries to get the blink out. BKB activated will keep him alive, but Liquid, they've already done the damage needed. They don't have buybacks on some of these heroes, so they don't risk anything. They take that melee racks, they force Megas, and get out rather cleanly. Nobody gets picked off there.
Well, Megas is not game over, but game very difficult now, as I don't think you can just sit back totally if you're Cloud9. I mean, there's a...
Sean is going to be a quick pickup here for Ace and the boys.
Yeah. Just on Hestejo, Stacks are going to be the big problem. Like, you win a fight off of a black hole, well, suddenly Liquid have everyone back alive, and that black hole or...
Rise, a Glimmer Cape, surprisingly enough, is actually keeping him alive, but he finally does get scouted out. Now Kuro's going to be threatened here. Has to Joe moving forward. Baby Knight actually blinking up. They're trying to make this work, but now Tiny's jumped onto Ace in the bottom lane, but he's actually getting turned around on. Bounces away. Ace is going to send all of his meeples up to the farther top lane, while the rest of C9 have to back away from that mid engagement. Now Liquid back away from bottom. Managed to blink out from Kuro ahead of that Shadow Strike while going in deep as Mind Control picks up the kill onto Noya, allowing Miracle a slim bit of time to hit on that tier 4 tower. Bit of damage done as he bounces back with another Blink Dagger. Now Liquid, Wolves closing in on all sides against Cloud9 members. As to Joe, goes for the BKB, attempt to blink out, but can't actually get anything here with the swarm on him. This is going to be a BKB wasted. He does have the refresher to use, as well as that first black hole. Baby Knight attempts to get a hold onto Miracle. Once again, a blink out, no holds. All the blink daggers remaining up. Mega Creep streaming in, and tier 4's under duress. Has to Joe, hoping to be able to take most of this up. Kuro takes his opportunity to jump onto him, forcing that Aegis down, and they do get the pop onto GH God. But now Liquid have used the Song of Siren, holding things as in. Cloud9 has to deal with the Mega Creeps first, while Liquid try and recover. Baby Knight almost dies to Megas. Now Head to Joe's going to be jumped on by Miracle. To burst him down. Buyback is up, and he still has those black holes ready to go. The Scythe of Ice in, but one of Ace's meeples are actually quite low. He has to get away from these Megos. They're too much of a threat. Baby Knight doesn't have the level 25, so the blade mail isn't going to save him. The black hole comes in, but is it too late? He gets the refresher, the swap off. He needs another big black hole, but he can't quite get it. Matu trapped on the right-hand side, slowed down. Here comes an avalanche and another black hole, but it catches nothing but Megas. Ace, he's battling up against Matu and Miracle. He's actually getting the damage done. He's killed Matu. He's killed Miracle. Somehow Cloud9 with a one-man 2 black holes have only managed to...
It's probably one of the more impressive things. He's swapping out more items, now goes back for a Silver Edge. This is an item I was wondering if the Queen of Pain would get, just because that Craggy on the Tiny is so difficult for him to deal with. Now he can Shadow, he can Silver Edge in. One of the Tiny.
Gonna go buy back here. This is an opportunity though. Enough is enough. They're gonna force it, and here comes the reload. Liquid are just gonna try and dance around them. They go straight for the tier 4s. Mind Control easily has enough damage to be able to beat down these tier 4s rather quickly and go for the throne. Hestujo is left alone against this to try and put a stop to all of this, but it's just not gonna happen. A Glyph goes down. Song of Siren on the other side, so Cloud9 aren't getting any damage done to the buildings. Mass TP's back. Mind Control's gonna try and finish this up with the help of Miracle and the BKB.